or put Africa on the map. Our guys, when they're playing in online tournaments versus Europeans, there is that dreaded lag, ping, high latency. So to have the guys be here in South Africa and play on LAN, I think that puts esports on that global map with ESL streaming on the Twitch channels. It's now giving us that footprint that, hey, take note of Africa. We can also hold our own and play games a little bit, and hopefully from here get more international exposure, attend more international tournaments. But looking at what ESL have done here, that is what we see overseas when we watch the tournaments. Big stage, lights, the cameras, the production, cues, calls, players marching on. So hopefully that Africa now can take note and say this is what we can do for esports.
The thing about Africa is that many people think it's just like a third world, just third world countries together, but there's actually talent there. And proof was that with football back in the days, they realized there's a lot of talents, and one of the best players in the world right now come from Africa. And it's the same thing for esports. Good players all around the world, but they're not better or worse than African players. They just need the resources and the help to actually shine and just like perform as good as the other.
Our players aren't on contract as salary players. They do get their income of tournament winnings. There's endorsements from sponsorships. But just recently, one of the other organizations announced players will be receiving salaries. So again, that's progression. That's the next notch. So guys are running full-time jobs, or they're full-time students. They're putting in the after hours, practice. So hopefully going forward in 2018 and beyond, we'll be able to say, hey, sign for Energy Esports, here's your contract, and get X amount of a wage or a salary.
Managing an esports team is just exactly as managing a sport team. You have like many parameters, many egos are not, many kids are not, like everyone is different and unique. So you have to take that into account. The same rule for sport as for sport applies. So there are moments where we focus, there are moments where we off, and the right balance between both of them is very important.
So 2020, I don't know what Rage is going to look like. It's just going to be esports. Yeah, dedicated convention for esports.